I watched last night's video of me sleeping, and I realized that I was doing something. I discovered a fault in my pillow design. So let me show you what I did. So I was sleeping like this, and so this is, if you look at it, this is how I would have it, but the other way. So I would normally, this is the first way I slept without it wrapped around, with the humps at the top of my head. So what I had talked about was putting the humps on facing up instead of down, and then having my pillow here, and then my head could be like this. The problem is that it kind of cut into the back of my shoulders. So then I decided, well, why not flip it like this? I already have a natural indentation here. That kind of fits really nice on my shoulders. The problem is that when I was sleeping, I noticed, so now this is really flimsy, and my head was turning to the side. It's not tight on my head, keeping it up. So I would do this, which was, you know, I would stretch. That's the whole thing I'm trying to avoid, is not having my head go to some weird angle. So the problem, and then this also I realized is a problem in the first, in this actually designed way of using it, is that that same, I had cut out things for my shoulder, but my shoulders actually go across. I have the top of my shoulders all the way across. It's not just here. So what it wants to do, it's great there, but when I'm laying down, there's still pressure in the back, and it kind of wants to push it up here. So with my strap system, which is still quite rudimentary, it still kind of wants to put more pressure on the bottom of my chin than I want. So I want my head here. The pressure on there kind of pushes this in, so the pressure would go like this, really cradling my head, which is what I want. So what I'm going to do is kind of take this apart a little bit and take my, so you can see I still have foam material here. So I need to cut this out. So this is my shoulder divot for here to here, because it's all one piece. I don't have just humps here. It's just one big hump basically. So I will cut this and then put this back together and have another sleep study tonight when I try my new design. Cut this out. Ugh, not very much. Okay, I'll reconnect this later, but now here's my hump, my divot for my shoulder hump. You can see. Okay, well, let's just see if that's enough. A little test. Is that better? That is definitely better. I think my head is much more. We'll take this off. And that should not. I might even do a little bit more. I'm going to do a little bit more. Not too much though. I can always take more off later. It's actually been quite interesting watching myself sleep. I don't have, maybe I should get one of those Fitbit things that kind of tracks my sleep, so I wonder how that would, what that would show. Maybe if I can justify spending that money on that thing. But, you know, for science, I will do certain things. Okay, I think that's going to work. So I'll glue this back together and we will have another test to do, which is good. I like tests.